Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and very good morning to all of you and to our respective lecturers. We are group number 1 and we are going to talk about the RE company. So I'm going to start by introducing myself and my friends. My name is EHAB Hassan ABDO, and the second member is Shazrina BINTI MOHAMMED, and also the one SYAZWANI BINTI MOHAMMED, and NURUL and also MOHAMMED HAIZAT bin ARSHAD. So we have chosen DRE company since it is like near for those who want to show and those who want to go and try the company. So the company is owned by a businessman or a family business who has many branches in around Malaysia. So the company also offered like an Arabic products, and also offer like other products like pens, pencils, and books and notebooks and something like that. Branches of this company is located like it has more than 10 branches around Malaysia and is specified in Terengganu and Kelantan, and the main office of this company is located in KL. So this is the introduction or the overview of the market, and I'm gonna pass to the next representative to present what he has. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. For my part, I will be explaining about the background of Grace Neighborhood and also one of the five market forces, which is the negotiating power of the supplier. For the history of Grace Neighborhood has been established from the year in 1980s and until now. And just in 2018, they have more than 10 branches in Malaysia, which is mainly focused on Terengganu and also in Kelantan. However, their main branch is in Kuala Lumpur. And for each branch, they require 7 to 8 workers for each branch, with one of them being the manager to manage the stores. And for this Grace Neighborhood, they mainly focus on the dry products, which is also include the beverage, the snacks, toiletries, and also the stationeries. However, they also offer their services to the multiracial customer, in which can be proven to 2 of their stores in which located inside of IIUM. The store is located near to a center, near to the mosque, and one of the store is focused on the Arabic theme. And for the store, they provide the food and also the products that are required by the Arabic students. And their operation time for this company is from 7:30 AM to 12:30 AM.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is HAIZAT ARSHAD. So let's now move to the track of new market entrance. According to the quarters 5 quarters, track of new market entrance referring to the situation when a profitable industry will attract more competitors to enter the market and seek for profits. We can say that it is easier for competitors to enter the market due to the lower barrier of the market. For DRE store, actually to establish one store in IIUM is not easy. It requires a huge amount of capital, estimated about 150,000 ringgit Malaysia, to start the business. And DRE itself needs a full cooperation from their investor, because the investor will invest the capital in the business. So as the profit keep increasing over the years, now DRE is able to open 2 stores at the center of IIUM. Before DRE can run the business perfectly in IIUM, they need to fulfill some regulations such as they need a license and also a certificate showing that it is approved that they are doing a legal business in IIUM. And for your information, the target market of DRE is the students of IIUM itself. So they come up with ideas on how to attract more students to spend in the store. For example, like they will give a cheaper price to items that will expire within 3 months, and also giving cheaper price to items that are under promotion. It is not just that. The position of the RE itself is one of their ideas on how to attract students, because the position of the RE is located at the center of IIUM. As I mentioned just now, the RE has opened 2 stores in IIUM, The second store focusing on the foreign products, especially Arabic products, and that is why many students tend to come and spend in DRE. And that's why it gives a huge impact on the profits of the store. And the time the profits decrease only when there is a festive season and also when there is a semester break during the time. DRE got positive feedback from their customers and also a compliment, especially from Arabic students, because they opened 2 stores and they are not just focusing on local products. We know that every business in this world has its own weaknesses, but for DRE itself, the weakness of the stores actually doesn't give any effect on their profit, because DRE has already stand firm in IIUM, and also the store already being known by community of IIUM. So as a conclusion, I can say that the trade of the competitors for the DRE store is low, and that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, next is for the negotiating power of suppliers, in which for this factor is more related to the suppliers and also the input that are used by the business. With the presence of the suppliers, the profit of the industry will be lower. However, the power of the suppliers will decrease with the presence of the homogeneous product they are demanded by the customers. And due to the flexible market prices, the government has taken the initiative to set up the prices, which is also include price ceiling, price floor, and others, in which, based on this ruling, it will give this advantage to either the customer or also the suppliers. For the potential suppliers, it is not hard for DRE's neighborhood to approach suppliers, because they just open their business, in which as the retailer, they are the one that will sell the products that are offered by the suppliers. And because of that, the suppliers are the one that will approach them to sell their product. DRE's neighborhood also has numerous potential suppliers. This is because that most of the suppliers sell the same products that are offered in the market, demanded by the customers. For the relationship of the suppliers with DRE's neighborhood, they have good relationship, in which they have never changed their suppliers with other suppliers. But if they want to, it is easy for them because of the numerous number of suppliers in the market. For the suppliers themselves, they also does not exclusively offer their services to DRE's neighborhood, and they also offer their products to the other convenience stores. For the agreements of DRE's neighborhood with the suppliers, they need to disclose their price, which is including their market prices and also the time of the restock. For DRE's neighborhood, they say that their suppliers will restock in monthly basis, which is 2 times a month. But however, it is also not fixed, because it will also depend on the demand of the customers for that particular products. So summary, the negotiating power of the suppliers is low due to the numerous number of suppliers in the market.
So now we are gonna move to the negotiation power of the buyer. So the buyer always is the person who used to consume the products which was produced by the company. So inside, since the market is inside IIUM University, so the target of the customers is the IIUM students, since it's in the university, and lecturers and doctors and so on, everyone who is inside the university. How to get the customers fidelity? Actually, in this point, the market has like many very good like rules on that. The first one, when the manager realized that there is many art students inside the university, he used to provide an Arabic food in order to get them satisfied, which means like Arabic students like to go to the market much, since it is near to them and it's easy for them to find Arabic products. And the second rule, which is the market has like there was like a promotion for the students, So which make like the students like or prefer to go to the market better than others, since the price is like not that much, and the price is suitable with the students. And also the third one, they has like put in like they provided like a feedback form to the customer, which is to give the form to the customer if he is not satisfied with the services or with the products or with anything else. So the customer can write whatever he wants, and then they will try as much as they can to enhance or to improve their services, which make the customer like very satisfied from the market and the product and the market in general, and in that way he become loyal to go back to the company. And as we heard from the interview, that the many students like used to came by like 2 times or 3 times during like half an hour, 30 minutes, which means that they like to go too much to the market. So the conclusion about the rivalry between the markets, actually there is like not that much rivalry between them, since we have mentioned at the beginning, both of the markets are owned by the same person or the same family, which is have like more than 20 around each. So and sometimes like if the customer came to one market to ask about something and he couldn't find it, and the same thing can be found in the second market, the employee used to guide him and used to take him to the second market to buy from there. So that's all for my part, and I'm going to pass to the next one. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So now I'm going to talk about the trend of substitute product.
For example, in an airline industry, people can opt for Malaysia Airline, AirAsia, Malindo or Firefly. So these 4 airline companies are substitute product for each other.
The more the substitute product, the easier it is for customers to choose other stores, which lead to trend of substitute product to increase. As we all know, DRE convenience stores are located in a very strategic area in IIUM Gombak. They are located right in the center of IIUM.
DRE is a convenience store that sells common and daily products.
There are many substitute stores that sell the same product as DRE. However, this does not affect the sales of DRE convenience store because they are located in the center of IIUM Gombak, which is the main focus of IIUM students. And also, they offer a very good quality product. Therefore, many customers choose their store compared to other stores. DRE convenience store also overcome the trends of substitute product by following the market trend. For example, the spicy Korean samyang noodles are also sold in DRE convenience store. It is not hard for consumers to find other alternatives to what DRE sells in their store. So, the way DRE convenience store try to keep their customer loyal is by giving them good service and also to not mark up their price even though they are at a strategic location in IIUM Gombak. Other than following the market trend, DRE convenience store also maintain their price even though other stores are increasing their price, so this will keep their customer loyal. Also, another edge of DRE convenience store is that they provide extra touch and go and also top-up services that other store doesn't provide. The uprising of online store does not impact them. This is because DRE convenience store only target IIUM students. So, if IIUM students want to buy their things easily and quickly, they will not go to online store, but instead they will go to DRE convenience store. When asked, the manager of the store is very confident that they are performing 9 out of 10 times better than other stores. So, based on the advantages of DRE convenience store that I have explained earlier, we can see that DRE convenience store is not affected by other substitute store, and we can see that the trend of substitute product for DRE convenience store is very low.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So So now I'm going to present to you about the rivalry within the industry. There are 5 elements of rivalry, which was differentiation, competition, competitors, concentration, and also strategy. As for the rivalry between the industry, we're going to look into 2 different perspectives, which was within IIUM and also outside IIUM. In IIUM, as explained earlier, it was located at the center of business compound. Meanwhile, at the outside of IIUM, they have many outlets. So we're going to mainly focus on the location with high rivalry, which is the Ampang outlet. And for the differentiation, both of them act as intermediaries, which mean they are themselves the middle person between the supplier of the goods and also towards the consumer. And for the competition, we are going to focus on 4 elements, which was price, quantity, quality, and services. For the price in IIUM, mostly the product was affordable. It was cheap on consumable products such as foods and drinks, and a little bit pricey on the non-consumable product such as toiletries and etc. compared to the normal market price. At the Ampang outlet, they have many competitors, so they need to be careful on setting their price in order to prevent from overpricing their products to be relevant with the market. So they are highly dependent on the market price. And for the quantity, they continuously restock their goods in order to prevent insufficient stock from happening. And for the quality, they have a really nice shelf arrangement which allow the customer to easily access the product they wanted to buy. As for the services, it is their priority to keep the customer satisfaction at its maximum level, so customers feel happy and satisfied with the services provided. For the competition, in IIUM, DRE usually compete between the Mahala kiosk and Kuliah kiosk. In here, the competition is moderate because demands are always exist due to IIUM community always seek for the goods in the convenience store because it is easier for them to access this kind of product. Meanwhile, for the outside IIUM, the competition was extremely fierce because it is easier for the consumer to find another substitute of the store. For example, at the Ampang outlet we have 7-Eleven, 99 Speed Mart, KK Supermart, and other small convenience stores which make DRE hard to grow in this area. So, for the concentration of the customer, as explained earlier, in IIUM, they have many customers and we usually have continuous demand from the students and the staff itself. And for the outside IIUM, it is vary depending on the performance of the DRE themselves. In order to revoke this kind of problem, they came up with a strategy by giving out discount on nearly expiry product in IIUM. And for the outside IIUM, they are currently implementing food tester in order to attract customers to come to their shop, and they are planning to open cafe soon in order to promote their business. For DRE to go to the next level, there are 3 recommendations for their future growth, which was marketing, promotion, and also loyalty program. For the marketing strategy, there are 2 different methods that should be applied, which are offline and online advertising. Offline advertising can be done by handing out posters on strategic places such as residence area, because consumers mainly come from the household, and also online advertising via Facebook and Instagram. Hence, it will help them to improve their brand recognition to be known by others. Promotion could also be implemented by giving out discount on selected items. This strategy can be executed especially during seasonal events such as Chinese New Year, Deepavali, and Aidilfitri, in order to increase the number of customers to participate in the promotion, which results on creating the awareness of the shop. Lastly, loyalty program can also help grey shop to promote their business growth by providing membership loyalty card towards its customers. This is because customers gain extra benefit through each purchase they have made in the store. Hence, this will enhance the customer satisfaction and also to retain their regular customer due to the benefit that they themselves will gain in the future.
Based on what we have explained earlier, we can see that the RE convenience store is at their comfortable zone in the retail sector. So, with the 5 market forces, we can see that the threat of new market entrants is low, the negotiating power of supplier is low, the threat of substitute product is low, rivalry within industry is low inside of IIUM but high outside of IIUM, and the negotiating power of buyers is low.
As a conclusion, other convenience store does not provoke the RE convenience store performance as their main target market are IUM students and staff.